Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, for my money, he's on the short list of UFC fighters, some of the best fighters to have never realized a UFC championship. Here is Kelvin Gastelum trying to continue his run here at 185 pounds.
Yes, since Kelvin Gastelum has gone up to depleting himself in those massive weight cuts down to 170, he's only gotten better. And that shows the fight with Adesanya. When he had a chance to become UFC interim champion, he went 5 rounds, he went 5 rounds hard. He tried to accomplish the goal, fell a little bit short, but that gave you confidence in knowing that with the heart and the spirit of Kelvin Gastelum and the skill, that if he's that close, with a few adjustments, he can find himself right back in that same spot.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Gastelum is 33. Adesanya is 35. He will have a 9-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Yuma, Arizona, USA, Kelvin Gastelum. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta.
You ready? All right, you ready?
All right, here we go with round 1. No denying the momentum that this young man brings to the table here tonight. He has won his last 3 fights, and if he wins the 4th one here tonight, he could just be staring at his first UFC title fight. If not, it might be a title eliminator. Bottom line, you win a 4th straight fight here, you are getting a high-profile pay-per-view slot here in the UFC. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Big punch land.
Oh, can't do that in soccer, but it's allowed here. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Oh, great foot sweep right there. Got to the clinch, started manipulating the body, and the moment his opponent took a misstep, boom, tripped him right over the top. Great job.
And he landed the right hand there. Connects with a right.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab. Right. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
25 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Blocks the shot.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
All right, so he postures up.
Oh, man, that was slick.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just snapping out of his hand, on and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Wow, what a kick.
That was a jab.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Beautiful punch.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Nice. That is what I'm talking about. Beautiful. All right? Okay. Let's bring it in. Breathe. Breathe.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both. All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Nice double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
So we pull up the numbers here. 45 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And connecting with 46% accuracy tonight, by the way, against Kelvin Gastelum. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Gastelum gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Just reached the midway point of the fight. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch. Oh my God, he switched the lock to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
Adesanya gets back up again. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in time.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. He loaded up there on that high kick. He went high on that one.
Make him work.
1 minute.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high. Now he's got him hurt bad.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh. How about those 5 minutes? Well, Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman. All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Watch out for the setup here, DC. I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he doesn't do it again or something.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
65 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And connecting at a 44% clip tonight, DC, against Kelvin Gastelum. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
Big kick lands.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose.
Oh! The fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, so he lands another takedown here, and he just continues to get his opponent to the ground.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Then he's out. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Adesanya gets back up again. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Gastelum gets absolutely melted by that head kick. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight he would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.